Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the second video I'll be posting today, just with a couple of journals that I've made. This one is inspired by two people I watch on YouTube. One is Lauri, Girl on the Ridge, and I will link her down below. And the second one is Rachel's Super Cute Creations, and again I will link that down below. Really, Girl on the Ridge called hers a sloppy book or sloppy journal, I can't remember what it was, and I just loved the way it sounded when she was making it, the way she put it together. It was really quite inspiring, and actually made two, but I can't bring myself to sell the other one. I want to keep one for myself, but this one I will be selling. So the journal itself is obviously inspired by Girl on the Ridge, but the cluster on the front is actually from Rachel's Super Cute Creations, and basically what she did was she got some Amazon packaging. I'm not sure if she used that, but it was something similar, and I've used Amazon packaging. Then does various collages all over this huge sheet, and then you sew around them and then rip them out. So that's why this is separate to the actual back. They just came out beautiful. All the collages are made will either go on the front of journals, they may be made into journaling cards. It was just a lovely process to make, and I'm really pleased with the end result. But like I said, the journal itself is inspired by Lauri, Girl on the Ridge, and basically she used, I think she'd been inspired by somebody who'd used a coffee, you know, the corrugated wrapper that you get around the outside of a coffee cup. That's what somebody she'd seen had put in the inside of hers here, but she hadn't got one of those, so she just used card. I did do that same idea, but I didn't really like the look of the card, so I've actually covered mine then over with some vintage paper. But the actual journal is made, this was, I think this was Amazon packaging, but a different sort of Amazon packaging, and it's just a lovely sound. Very tactile, as my friend called it. And then obviously I've just popped some really wide lace around it. There are 28 pages in this. I've obviously done a cluster here, just a little fabric paper cluster with a couple of bits of lace as well. This was a freebie from Artie Mays. She's very generous with her freebies, so that's there. I've obviously copied Girl on the Ridge. I've done lots of torn edges. I've then inked most of these edges, but I really feel that that torn edge really gives it a lovely shabby chic vintage look, and very, very in keeping with the actual journal. It's lightly embellished is how I would call this. For example, there's a page tab here. This is from a Jane Austen kit I've got. I think it was Calico Collage, coffee dyed papers. But I think with the torn edges, it just all looks so, I don't know, I just love the look of this. There's some vintage, this was like, I think it was to do expenses on I had, and I've coffee dyed that. It's come up lovely. This is from an old embroidery magazine I had, and I've just taken one of the pages. I like this rose design, so I've popped a little embellishment up there, but that works as a little page turner. Lace trim. Like I said, it's very lightly embellished. Little thing there just to, obviously, as a page turner. Here's the centre of the journal. I did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch just with some matching thread. This was from a shabby Dabby Doodah kit that I've got. Just cut that little element out from one of the pages. Some more of that embroidery magazine page. Just, you know, I just thought it all looked so lovely with this journal. The other side of the expenses, a nice little element there. Can't remember where I've had that from, but I just felt all in all it was just, I don't know, it's just something about it, very shabby chic. And what I'm most pleased really is that it turned out just like Lauri, Girl on a Ridge's. I mean, obviously it's my own take, I used completely different papers and things, but you know, the overall idea has turned out just like hers. So I will have this listed in my eBay shop. I've not got anything in my Etsy shop at the moment. I'm not really finding that that's working for me, so this will be listed on eBay. I will attempt to get that linked. But that's all I've got to share with you today, so thanks for stopping by, and bye bye.